Let me tell you which woman that men are afraid to lose. And when I tell you this, have an open mind. All right, this is gonna blow your mind, or maybe not. Maybe you already know this. But there are women that men are afraid to lose. So men will, even though they will screw up, they will beg and even act right just to not lose that woman that he has. I'm gonna tell you this list of women, okay? Number one, the woman who puts up with his shit. You see, a man knows that everyone ain't gonna put up with his mess. A man knows that every woman is not as understanding. A man knows that this woman already knows him. She knows the in and out of him, and how he behaves. And so he knows that someone else won't accept that type of stuff that he's bringing. So when a man has a woman who already accept him, knows him, and put up with his mess, put up with the way he talks and treats her, he can't afford to lose her. So he would try his best to keep her, right? And that's a toxic one, because it can be toxic. Or it could just be, the man is just comfortable, right? And the woman accept him for who he is. So it can be either way. But the first one is a woman who already accept who he is and his behavior, the way he speaks, the way he carries himself. He can't afford. He's afraid to lose that because he knows he can't get it again. Number two, the woman who puts it on him like bam. And let me tell you why. Because he doesn't want no one else to have it. He knows how it feels. He knows it feels good. He knows it feels amazing. And he cannot afford another man to experience that. Because what if she likes him too? What if she likes his stuff? And now she's gone forever. And so a man is very afraid to lose a woman who's into her sexuality, her sexual being. He can't afford to lose it. So a lot of times that's why sex controls a man. If she's really good and he really enjoys that, he sticks around. Because why? That is one part that drives us. Sex drives a man for a long time, for most of his life. And so when he meets a woman who can actually perform in the highest level, he can't. Those two things are very, you might consider those two first things are very toxic or very negative, but it's not. It's just man. Number three, a woman who is soft and has empathy. And even though sometimes he might take advantage of her, he can't afford to lose her. He knows what a hard, loud, abrasive woman is, and he doesn't want that one. But he just can't manage himself sometimes to bring himself to learn how to cope with the softness of a woman. Because sometimes if you can't, if a man don't have self-control, he might take the softness of a woman as a weakness on her part, and it's not. But a man cannot, he will try his best not to lose a woman who is soft, who is empathetic, seriously. And so he tries because he knows that he's not going to find it elsewhere again. They have soft women a lot of times don't exist, not many, because the world has made women hard. Their experiences have made them hard. So when a man comes around a soft woman, he tries his best to keep her. He tries very hard to keep her. Number four, a man is afraid to lose a woman who doesn't smile in everybody's face. She's not the type of woman who smiles in everybody's face and making everybody think that she has a chance. See, when a man meets that woman, he holds on to her because not everybody thinks that they have a chance with her. You see, a lot of times, man, I be seeing dudes in the gym. Man, listen, one day I saw this woman in the gym talking to some guys, and I was eavesdropping. My wife and I was there. And the man was asking the woman that was working out together. And I heard him. I told my wife, I said, man, that's some ghetto mess. He said, man, I like working out with you. And she's like, yeah, well, thank you. And he was saying something about, hey, where we going to go after this? And she's like, I'm married, right? And he's like, oh, I know you was married. What even do? Where's your husband anyways? He don't care. She's like, no, don't say that. I'm sure he cares. And she just kept talking to him. And they were just talking and talking back and forth. And he's like, yeah, man, we be looking at you. You be looking thick. And she's, I appreciate. And I'm like, boy, that's so embarrassing, man. It was such an embarrassing thing to experience. And men, we talk about the things with each other. You see some women who are just always smiling in everybody's face. They're smiling in your face, his face. And I think men see this as like, you're weird. Like, that's not something that a man wants. So a man is afraid. When a man knows that his woman don't be smiling up in everybody's face and everybody can't get her, he can't afford to lose her. Because again, he knows not every woman is like that. These are the top 4 women that men are afraid to lose. But here we go again. Men are afraid to lose a woman who is a good cook. Yeah, I know you all think that, it doesn't matter and what's the big deal? A woman who can cook? Shoot. We ain't losing that. And I know these all sound selfish. Sounds petty. We ain't losing a woman who can cook. Especially if you can throw it down. Because in these days, man, this is an air fryer society where these young chicks like to put stuff in the air fryers and microwave. And so when you meet a woman who can cook these days, man, you keeping that one. You keeping that one. Because everybody can't cook. And as a man gets older, shoot, but I'm saying a woman who can cook. I remember I had a woman who can cook once. Not once, but I remember this woman who I used to mess with, man, boy, she used to cook everything. And I'm like, it was such a hard time to part ways. It was so hard to part ways. I had to think about this really hard. Like, do I want to lose this? I mean, I know we're not good together. And I know, I'm not happy here. And I know you get on my nerve, but man, every morning for breakfast, I'm trying something new. I'm trying dinner. I'm like, I don't want to lose this. I had to try very hard. But no, seriously, a woman who can cook. Number 6, a woman who is kind. Just a kind heart. Just kind. Somebody who asks you, did you eat? How are you doing? How was your day? Just a kind woman. Just kind. Shit, it sounds so simple, but kindness is not there no more. We have fearful people. We have abrasive people. We have scared people. We have insecure people. But kindness, man. Oh, my God. A kind woman. And again, I know you all think that we take advantage of that stuff. And some of us do. But a kind woman, man. A woman who looks at you in your eyes and sees your soul. You can't meet that again. A kind woman. We can't afford to lose you. Because the way you make a man feel is different. Make him feel important. You are grateful. You know what I mean? So listen, these are 6 things. And I'll be back. All right? Tell me what you think.